The fire began before dawn, not without a shout, but with the wrong kind of light in the wrong place. Thin glow behind a stundered window, a trembling seam of orange under the amber veil's door, as if the brothel had decided to greet the morning with a lantern too hungry to be held. Patrol found it first. Men with staves and short spears walking the market cross while the city slept. Saw smoke breathing from the eaves and heard pitch crackling into the flame. They ran, they rang the alarm bell, and the sun clear out the horizon. They kicked in doors and they dragged water until the buckets bent and their heads bled. Bucket lines formed, broke, and formed again. Thatch was torn down from fire breaks. Casks were hunted, smashed open so he could not take them whole. And the fire fought them. It ate perfume and powder, and strong spirits stored for sin and coin, and it burned hotter than the hottest earth would. People woke choking. Children were carried out in blankets that smoked at the edges. Names were screamed in the dark and answered only by timber settling. By afternoon, the city had found its story. Not accident, not carelessness, God's displeasure. And yet, for all the ruin, Winchester still stands. If only for the grace of God and the guards who held the line, the blaze would have run the lanes like the river swallowed the quarter whole. It did not. It was contained to the amber veil and what lay nearest, contained to the market cross, extinguished at last before sunset. Now night returns to what remains. Market Cross is not a place tonight, it is an absence. Winchester does not wake. Winchester counts the dead. Welcome back to Candle in the Mead Hall. My friends, I'm going to ask you who you are, who you're playing, and what does a win look like to you tonight. We're going to start with my friend Windretta, played by Ellie. Ellie, go for it.
Oh, good evening, everybody. My name is Ellie, also known as Mrs. Keywork. Tonight, I am playing Windretta, the Ventru. She might have set the fire last week. She might have. Um, so what does a win look like for me? Oh, man. For tonight specifically, I don't know, not having Sakira eat my face off, that would be a good win.
Like that. Davey, tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing tonight, and what does a win look like to you?
Hey everybody, Davey here. I am a gamer, history buff, and TTRPG fanatic. I am playing this evening everyone's favorite Bruja Bard Anarod. I am currently in Torpor, which is bad. What looks like a win for me is probably getting out of Torpor, but in a more, I guess, a more significant way than that, I feel like we've already lost.
Okay. You know what? It's very World of Darkness, very on brand. I guess it makes for a great point of a story, but it's got to be hard as a player to have to put up with sometimes. Joshy, your turn. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. What does a win look like to you tonight?
I'm just Joshy. I like cats and horror and vampires and tabletops and improv and that's other stuff too. I don't know. There's a list somewhere. Uh, um, Suni Lizamitsi, he's gonna be your friend. He wants to be your friend. I don't know. Um, what does a win look like for Suni? Suni is sleeping right now, so a win probably just looks like waking up.
Excellent. Okay. That's an easy win. All right. Next to him is my friend. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. And tell us what looks like a win to you.
Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm Crit, and I like to turn my friends into heroes and superheroes. You can find my content most days of the week on my channel, where we play Pathfinder 2nd Edition and other system. I normally play Wolfstand, the pagan cult leader, but right now, my faith is uncertain. So we will see what happens with that. A win for Wolfstand would probably be to see most of his coterie members survive, for something for which I'm hoping that he hasn't died for nothing, or may have died for nothing. We'll see. Only the story will tell.
To his left is my lifelong friend. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what looks like a win for you tonight.
Hello, I am Keywork Savior. I am hoping my keyboard doesn't die because I dumped about half a cup of coffee in it earlier. It's all sticky, and some keys are doing multiple things. So that's the kind of person I am. Uh, I am playing Kinnerik, the Ventru, Wall of Meat, sword swinging, almost staker of Sakira. I don't know what a win. I guess since nobody is actually dead, I guess a win would be seeing members of the coterie back on their feet. But other than having my hands wrapped around the cold dead heart of Sakira.
All right, and that brings us last but definitely not least. Who you playing? Who are you? Who you playing? And what it looks like a win for you tonight?
Everybody, I am Nerd at Art. I don't really stream on my channel, but you'll catch me over at Team Wildwood every so often, where I actually played a video game this weekend. It happened, guys.
Awesome.
And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm here on. There's proof. People witnessed this. So yeah, I'm playing Roswin of Lichfeld, Toreador Seamstress, whose win tonight would probably be not dying and hopefully getting her friends back.
Okay, not
The
dying.
most she can really hope for at this point, I think.
Your friends back. All right, so let us get right into our session start logistics, everybody. Willpower refreshes, very important. Resolve or composure, whichever is higher. We're not resolving any blood bonds. We're not resolving any ghouling. We're picking up right where we left off. Daily rouse checks. We will heal aggravated damage after. Yes, go ahead.
Desires.
Do those of us in torpor get willpower?
We're going to get to desires. Do you get your willpower? Yes, you get your willpower. We will get to desire.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yep. But we're doing daily rouse checks first. So those of you who are not in torpor, all right, please increase your hunger appropriately if it went up.
My one doesn't want to work.
Your one doesn't want to work. That's unfortunate.
Now, if I hold right shift, it doesn't work.
Oh, you need me to fix it for you?
No, I'm good. I got it.
It's on his keyboard.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Excellent. All right, so that's where we stand for tonight. Inarad, your desire last session was to protect your coterie. Do you feel like you accomplished that?
Not exactly.
What would you like? Okay, would you like to keep your desire the same, or what would you like to change it to?
My desire this evening is to figure out the lay of the land, find out what happened, because I got knocked out before an awful lot of what went down, so I didn't see it.
Okay. Suni, your desire last week was to see the plan through. Well, you weren't even awake to see the plan start. So what would you like your desire to be this week?
I don't even know. To figure out what's going on.
You know what's going on. Excellent. Roswin, you wanted to confront Battle with questions. When you tried, you were unable to. What would your desire be? And you've seen him executed. What would you like your desire to be this week?
Probably just to wake up the coterie members.
Vendretta, you wanted to survive the night. You did so. What would you get another willpower? What would you like your new desire to be?
I've been thinking about this all week. I have no idea. Getting everybody out of torpor, I guess.
Okay. Getting everyone out of torpor. Kinnerik, your desire was to protect the coterie. You have all but one of the coterie with you. Still think that's pretty good.
I feel I succeeded because I did what I could given the circumstances.
I agree. So
5
give
out
your,
of 6, that ain't bad.
that ain't bad. Give yourself a willpower. And what would you like your new desire to be?
Go suntanning. I don't know. I guess yeah. Uh I guess I'm gonna leave it as that.
All right.
Considering we have 3 people on their backs and 1 unaccounted for. Or
All right. Wolfstan. Your desire last week was to make someone feel unsafe, the priest. And what was your? You didn't really get a chance to do that.
I had a no, but I mean, and I'm in torpor right now, so I feel that I should keep the same.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you awaken. Not rain, not river water, something older. Slow damp of a city built on other cities, pressed down with centuries until the air itself tastes like iron and old lime. Your refuge is a Roman sewer chamber where the ceiling arches its disciplined curves, bricks set by hands, long turned to dust. The mortar's gone black in places. Salt blooms on the joints like pale fungus. Water trails along the channel cut into the floor and whispers over the grit broken pottery, clamoring with the day's smoke in its throat. Roswin, you awaken first. Smoke is the first thing you smell. Winchester, you awaken next. Kinnerick. You notice the chamber is lit by a single hooded lamp turned low. Its flame is small and disciplined, kept floating, flaring if even the light might betray you. Shadows pool around the edges of the room, thick as wool. Bodies lay where they were placed, 2 of them. Sunni and Anarad rest on cloaks, sacking, arranged like battlefield dead. Their skin is the wrong stillness, too tight over bone. The wounds that drag them into torpor remain, dark, angry marks that look less like injury and more like judgment. The beast in them is silent, buried. You feel it under your own ribs, restless as a dog in the cage. Cadweir's here. Does not pace, does not fidget. He stands as if the sewer were a hall and a guest who refuses to be impressed. Near him waits Sewald and Eldhelm. Cadweir looks to you, Winchester. You have Eldhelm to thank for finding you.
She just kind of glances at Aldhelm and doesn't really say anything because in her head she's like, she should have just let me frenzied and died out there. She's not gonna thank him for saving her life.
I blame the Amber Veil. I blame the fire from the inside. They call it God's displeasure. God's eye finally turned on the brothel and destroyed it. And in its sin, innocents were lost. But the building is gone. At least that's what my servants have said.
Well, that's one less building in Winchester to worry about.
I'd say at this point, Roslyn is pretty quiet. She's sitting probably on the floor near Anrod and Sunni, kind of like keeping watch over them weirdly. She's super freaking paranoid and watching the shadows, just expecting something to pop out at them any moment.
Steps toward the body. I can wake them. Not heal them. But I can wake them.
But what about Wolfstan? Do you know anything about him?
were unable to grab him. Well, I suspect he was taken with. I can only imagine they have him. Before I spill blood in this place, though, I'll hear what you intend to do next. If you're gonna stumble like the night through this night like drunks in a burning market, you're gonna drag us all into the daylight with you. So, what are your intentions after I wake? I wake them. What do you plan to do?
Roswin is still staring into the shadows, waiting for something bad to happen. But she doesn't take her eyes off the darkness as she says to Cadweir, please wake them for us. What to do next isn't a decision we can make without them.
Saywald looks to Aldhelm, but Aldhelm's already left. If anyone was watching him, he just turned and he walked down the tunnel and looked back. Cadweir shrugs, takes a knife from his pocket, slices his hand, squeezes it, makes a rouse check. Gets hungrier, feeds a rouse worth of blood into Anarad, awakened from torpor. Excellent. Let me set your camera correctly. Filters. Now he does the same, and he walks to Suni. He gets hungrier.
I would probably take a moment to warn Cadweir that he's going to be extremely hungry when he wakes. Like Cynric should probably hold him down or something.
2 successes on my hunger frenzy.
On your hunger frenzy, yes. So Cadweir not taking that into account, and stops and looks almost in horror. Time stops for him for a moment as Suni lurches forward and grabs him and begins drinking from him.
Can
Snatch him
Anarod and Cynric grab him off?
Yes.
Grab him by the scruff of his neck.
The three of you fighting him off, yes, can pull Suni away from Cadweir.
Do I slake any hunger?
You may slake one hunger because he fed you a blood point, a rouse hunger, and you went into frenzy. Aldhelm, who having left, can do nothing. Calm you down. Cadweir, go ahead. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Do I go down hunger as well then? If I got hunger from Seawold, I got blood from Seawold. Okay,
Let's say Cadweir.
Oh, Cadweir.
And then am I still in frenzy?
You are still in frenzy, yes. You are being held back by Anarad and Kineric. You are being held back. What are you doing, Winchester? What are you doing, Roswin?
What needs to be done to get him out of frenzy?
You need to get him away from what's caused the frenzy. So Cadweir, you need to get him away from Cadweir.
Windretta just looks to Cadweir and she's like, I thank you for what you've done, but with Suni and Frenzy, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be staying here much longer.
You're going to need to take time. You're going to need to feed him. You're going to need to bring someone for him. This is not the time to feed like that. I wish you the best of luck. When he turns and he walks down.
Thank you again, Cadweir.
Oh, by the way, my servants have also brought this. Did not open it. It's attached to a rat. And he passes it over to Anarad. It was addressed to you.
I'm still like holding like we're still holding Suni. If
What is happening?
it's a very good question.
Where am I?
Now that he's calmed down, Anaro just kind of sits on the floor and like feels his skull, which still has a very large crack in it. Is everybody all right? Where's Wolfstan?
Is
All right,
Is-
it's rather
is anyone holding
stretching
Suni
things.
back?
Cadweir by this time has obfuscated away. He stepped into the shadows and he has become invisible.
Oh, so I'm not in frenzy now.
You're going to come out of frenzy if Kinrick keeps holding you. And he can, because you are so badly beaten in damage that he can hold you down.
Well, also, I imagine 4 strength versus 1 strength is
Exactly. So he will hold
We don't got to roll for that.
you until you are calm.
Suni needs 2 hands to pick up a gallon of milk.
Excellent. So you were saying, Davey, continue?
No, I was good. I was good. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just kind of sitting groaning, and then I asked where Wolfstan was.
Did
We
someone find me? Did my messages get sent?
I look at the
That'll
message
you
that the rat I just got from a rat, and I open it.
Not that message, no. The message you have, short, precise. Come alone or with your coterie if you want him back. Bring no fire, bring no shouting. Third house off Tanner's Lane. Sagging reed roof. Knock twice. Jay.
I show it to everybody. They have him. We've already established that we can't trust Janice. What do we do?
What are our options?
We send the humans. We
What?
point a finger.
How did they? Who has him?
It's a long story.
The new prince, and her praetorians, and her personal bodyguard. Or should I say, assassin?
I presume you mean Sakira?
Yes.
She has deposed Badolf, severed his head from his shoulders. She found you, or her shadow found you, followed to your hole, brought to hers.
Well, I suppose I will need new arrangements. But does that mean Wolfstan is captive of Sakira?
That is what the missive seems to say. They have squirreled away in an unassuming house. Despite there being no... Oh, wait, never mind.
No, there are squirrels here.
I know. My mind went there. There are no raccoons here. There are squirrels.
Hey.
As for what I said, we
go
send
ahead.
the humans to the house. They will not care a whit for a dog's corpse, and for what they find there, they can deal with.
Will that satisfy the terms of their agreement?
Says, come alone or with your coterie. Doesn't say anything about retainers.
It is worth a try then, I suppose.
One of you like to attempt to heal any of that aggravated damage you have?
Not yet.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm
right.
at hunger 4. I know.
I know how long this takes, so I want to get a start on it.
I would like to at some point tonight, but not at hunger 4.
I will roll 1. That's okay. I will roll 2. That's fail. I will roll. So I'm back at hunger 5, but I have 1 less ag.
Yes, but there'll be a chance to feed this evening. So, excellent. While you are discussing that, Wolfston, your eyes flutter open, and you feel the pain in your body. The wounds you sustained had pushed you, the Twiceborn, into the death sleep. And suddenly, you feel warm blood on your lips. Eyes open. You would inhale if you could. And all you see above you is the Roman face of Janus. Half the face burnt badly.
I think Wolfstan's first reflex would probably be to rapidly scan around to see if he's alone or who's with him.
Find yourself. First thing you notice is the smell. Smell, urine, toxic waste. You're in a tanner shed. It's vile. You're in a hovel, laying on a low table on a heap of rags. It's the only one in front of you, the only one in the room with you is the burnt, charred Janice.
Is there an exit? An open window, a door nearby?
There is a door.
Is it closed or is it open?
It's closed. The door is closed. You hear boots.
And I'm guessing that Janice is in front of me, in between me and the
No.
door, or
You are still have full aggravated damage.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very wounded.
But you are technically. You are technically impaired at this point in time.
Okay.
Isabel,
What is the meaning of this?
go ahead.
You're cutting off. You're cutting off, Zed? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you're saying.
Go ahead. You were role playing.
I would probably just try to ask him, what is the meaning of this?
There's no point in keeping you in torpor anymore, Twiceborn. There's no point in keeping you in. Can you hear me now?
You're cutting off and on and off. I don't know what's going on with your mic. It looks as if it's picking you up sometimes and just like cuts like straight between. I don't know if I'm the only one for.
Yeah, I was hearing it too. It seems to be just like when you start talking.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
Quiet now, but
You
it's
sound so
better.
far away. You aren't. Yeah. You sound far away, but it's better.
How's that? Better. Excellent. Twiceborn. There's no point in keeping you as a prisoner or hostage. There's nothing to secure.
What do you mean? He's gonna be like he would probably try to sit up or like turn a bit, like to get a better sense of his surrounding. I would say, like even though like he's probably as he does.
I don't want to tell the story twice. I've sent a messenger to Anarad. If he comes, he comes. Not, I'll wait with you till you can walk again. Then I'll see you at that door. But now is not safe. That fire that started has caused a bee's nest to be agitated.
What game are you playing?
No game. I'm heading back to Bath. I'm only going to tell the story once.
There's clear distrust in Wolfstan's expression, but given the fact that he's probably as wounded as he is and just look barely awake, he'd probably just sit back and wait.
You're gonna try to heal?
I've never done that before, so probably. What do I need to do?
To heal 1 aggravated damage, you make 3 rouse checks.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. No.
You will be impaired, which is a -2 to all actions. So you're basically crippled.
Sure.
At this point. All right.
Sure. I think it's very very on brand for someone that was just in a very big fire and like barely survived. Yeah, I think that's on brand.
It's down in the chair, and it seems to pain him to do so. I'm going back to Bath, Twiceborn.
I think that Wolfstan would probably not engage him. There's clear, like, there was a break of trust, and I'm not interested. Like, you don't exist in my world now, type thing. If that makes sense.
Okay, yep, that makes perfect sense.
Like if he talks, you'd probably let him talk, but you would probably not engage in a conversation.
Excellent. So we cut back over to the Roman sewers.
So, you would have us send a mortal?
That is the first thought that comes to mind, though I find myself curious what remains after the fire that was set. I find
Curious
myself
that
that
it's
I
only
have no
signed
fear.
by. Curious that it's only signed by Janice.
Indeed.
Perhaps there has been a fracturing of the faith.
Perhaps it's another trap.
I'll walk into the trap.
I find I have no fear of dying, for the encounter last night has left me beside myself.
I'm not sure any of us should go alone.
Well, if Anaron's gonna
I
go,
won't
I'll
be much.
go.
I won't be much good to you, but if we're going, we're going as a group. We should be
Agreed.
more careful
It's
this
best
time.
if we all go together.
Speaking of being more careful, I'm gonna roll a wits awareness to check for the damn shadow.
That is a great
Messy crit.
That is a great messy crit. You reach out to try to grab something you believe is the shadow, and it is just a shadow, but you break it with unnatural strength. I'm not going to give you a stain, but the beast wins. There is no shadow. The shadow creature is not here. And you're pretty sure of it.
When
because you just
Roslyn
broke-
sees Suni, when Roslyn sees Suni reach out at the shadow, she thinks there's something there, and she like noticeably jumps back.
Madrona looks to Roswin and just kind of, gives her a small, like, it's okay kind of look.
Well,
At this point in
at
things,
least... You go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, at this point in things, either we retrieve our coterie mate or we die. Better one than the other, but I have no hope.
Wolf
Well,
looks back and forth between each one of you. I can help in a way.
Suni kind of looks shocked that there's still someone else here.
He hasn't left. He's kind of awkward.
Awkward in an endearing way or awkward in a creepy way?
That's really up to you. That's really up to you. But he's awkward. Not only is he awkward, but for those of you who don't know, you have recognized at this point that there's a third eye in the middle of his forehead. It's not
We
hidden.
knew that already,
For those who don't know, there's a third eye in the middle of his forehead.
I think we knew that already, though.
Most of you who were at
Yep.
that game did. I think we just lost Davey. I think that revelation
Okay.
killed his camera.
No, I'm here. I'm just having technical difficulties.
It obfuscated him.
Going back into the room here. Yeah. I finally learned how to obfuscate.
I learned how to obfuscate. Excellent. I can help.
Well, state your case then.
State my
Help
case. I can lay my hands
be
upon one of you, and
obviously appreciated.
I can lay my hands upon one of you. And if lucky, if God wills it, I can heal your most grievous of wounds.
Wait, is that like holy lay on hands? Won't that evaporate a vampire?
It's unholy on hands.
It's
Cain
Valerian
willing,
is
not
specifically
God
healing
willing.
for vampires. Saying that it comes from God catches Suni out, so Suni isn't into it.
Yeah, Anurod is just kind of dazed.
I put more trust in you, Seawald, than I do in your god. So, the gesture is appreciated, but I will have to abstain.
He raises an eyebrow and shrugs, and then he looks to Anurad. Do you abstain?
I'll take it. I'll take whatever help you can give me.
He kneels, places his hands together in front of him in a steeple, puts his head down to him, and he begins praying. Then his eye opens. It takes a while. It's not quick. Slow. Awkwardly slow.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, not enough to heal aggravated damage. But if you had some superficial, it would be nice.
I do not, but that's fine. He tried. He tried to do something nice.
I do the best to
Of
heal
course,
you.
that's fine.
He stands and he goes, "It is always harder to heal a pagan."
I'm sure you did your best, Seawald. He just kind of staggers away.
Are we in the Mithraeum right now?
We're not in the Mithraeum. No, you are in the sewer system.
But we are in, okay,
Where are we? Is this beneath Winchester?
Do I know where we are?
You know exactly where you are. You are in the tunnels.
Okay. Do we know which area of town this area of the tunnels runs into under?
Give me a wits plus investigation check to find one of your markers, or to find something that you recognize.
Okay. What's investigation? Okay, yeah, we're gonna die down here.
What difficulty?
Wouldn't
Two?
it technically be survival?
Sure. We can
Or
just
no, I guess
You know-
because he's looking for a
I'm
something
not-
he recognizes.
I'm not gonna roll this because I can't not get a bestial failure. I've got two dice.
If I can use wits and survival, I'll give it a shot.
2 successes, Davey. Let's go.
My dice roller's really thinking about it. Hey, I know where we're at.
Hey.
We won't die. We're good.
Excellent. You are not far from Market Cross. You are not far from where the fire was. Someone pulled you when you went down. It was near dawn, and you were pulled down with them, Windretta, by Eldhelm. You're not far from Market Cross. You're not far from Tanner Lane. Tanner Lane is only downriver from the Icon. It's the smelly part of town.
If Tanner Lane is our destination, I believe I know which direction to head.
Then allow us to follow you.
So Roswin will lead the way.
So I'm a masquerade breach right now, just for the record, aren't I? Yeah, okay. I'll be hiding and stealthing my way there.
Yeah, we were about to talk about that. Because notice as you crawl up out of the tunnels, out into the city. First you hear it. There is boots on the ground everywhere. The place smells of ash. There are still people running back and forth, putting out small fires, putting out embers. There are rows. There's a row, not rows. I do apologize. There is a row of lumps under blankets.
How many?
Winchester, there are 6 separate blankets. You need to take 1 stain.
1 stain. Okie dokie.
Peasants are worth less than real people.
That's true.
6 stains would be.
I was wondering.
6 stains would be excessive.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say I wondered how many stains I was gonna take for the fire.
Just a little bit of mass murder.
Market Cross.
Just a bit.
It's a bitch.
It's not true if you don't acknowledge it.
Is a mess.
I did not do anything wrong ever.
The smell, blood is in the air. And you make your way quietly and stealthily as possible toward Tanner Lane. Davey, I need you to please make a dexterity plus stealth roll. You're at a -2
Okay, so
because you are impaired.
I have 1 clear box now, so am I still impaired?
You have 1 clear box now. You are not impaired. You are good to go.
Yeah, because I healed 1.
You healed 1, yes.
Okay. Good. I'll just roll my my 5 hunger dice and 1 good dice.
Difficulty 2.
I'll difficulty 2. Okay.
You got it. So it's messy, but you got it. Do you find that the easiest way to get around this? How does this even manifest as a messy crit?
I
Yes.
I don't think was it a messy critical?
No,
I don't think it was a
wasn't.
crit, was
it's
it?
not. It's not a
It
messy
was-
critical.
It's not?
No,
No, there's only one.
succeeded.
There's only 1 crit. There was only 1.
Yeah, it was only 2 successes. Yeah.
Oh, it was only 2 successes. Oh, thank you. You got the 2 successes you needed, but not a messy crit. Sorry about that. Thank you. All right. So you managed to duck around the guards. You get around the wolf stand. You're still in the Sunni. You're in pretty bad shape as well. Are you covering up with your robes? How are you getting around?
Yeah, I'm just intending to cover up with my robes. And as we're going, I'm taking in the scene and like, what?
We're not
Did
far
I
from your dovecote.
Yes.
We're not far from the dress shop.
That was going to be my point. Is I could run into the dress shop and get cloaks for everyone, and that way we could move around without being so sus.
Absolutely. Roz, when you turn to run, you run and you run. If you had a heart, it would skip a beat, and you'd hold your breath, but you don't. There it is. Just at the end of the fire line. Not engulfed. A little blackened along the roof, but no damage. Door remains locked. Suni, do you go to your dovecote? Do you hobble towards your dovecote?
I'm more concerned with this meeting than I am with the dovecote.
Okay.
If I can see the dovecote, can I see the dovecote?
See the building, and it seems fine. There's people around it.
Okay.
It's in an area that has been on fire, though.
That's a problem for after we'll stand back.
Excellent. So, what you were going to the dress shop to gather? What, Oswin?
Cloaks so that I could conceal. I assume Anarod, Kenrick, and it sounds like Suni's already good to go, but Kenrick's probably beat to shit too.
Actually, Kendrick's
I
pretty
have
good.
a massive wound on the back of my neck.
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah. So we'll get you a nice hooded cloak so that we're not scaring the townspeople.
Okay, so she runs back with cloaks. She cloaks you up. You head back to Tanner's Lane. As you arrive toward the appropriate door, you were instructed to knock twice. What is it that you do?
Knock twice.
I knock 3 times because fuck that guy.
What is it? 2 shaves and a handshake?
Just kidding.
Yeah, Anna just looks at Rosamund like, really?
You hear a voice.
That was just a joke. I'll let Anarod knock it. It's fine.
You hear a voice from the other side.
Insolence.
It's unlocked.
I
Very
open the door. I
gingerly.
enter first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kenrick goes first.
As you open the door, it opens up into a hovel. You see a low table. Wolf stands in the room. He's not in great shape, but he's conscious. And you see Janice, partially burned, sitting at a table, still dressed in his armor. Come in. Close the door
I'll
behind
take a
you.
look around for the shadow.
All right, give me a wits plus awareness.
Yay!
All
for the
5 red
shadow.
dice.
Look
Wait,
for
what's
the
the difficulty?
shadow.
Difficulty 3. You did not get a
Oh,
well.
failure, though. All right.
Can I take a look around for the
Yes,
shadow?
you sure can. Absolutely.
And since it's a difficulty of 3 and I have 6, I would like to take half, please.
There is no unusual shadows in the room. They all,
We just got to make sure.
yep.
I sense the unseen.
Can you sense the unseen? You can if you like.
I don't know if I can actually see anyone with that, but yeah, probably try at least. I don't know if it sees through
Obfuscate, but
oblivion, but 4.
Or
there is no one obfuscated in the room with you.
Having ascertained that, his gaze just falls on Janice, and he just looks at him with like this burning hatred.
Winchester looking at Wolfston, very glad that he made it out alive and that her fire did not kill him.
I would say that he probably would make a motion that just like I'm moving. I'm not a cadaver. I'm alive or unalive or however you want to qualify it.
I am still
Thrice born.
animated. Well. It seems I've missed a lot. In regards to his burnt face.
We all had a rough night. Isn't that right?
It was
What of
only
the
one
others?
night.
Sakura is ash. Cadmus is ash. Your shadow burned like everyone else. I took Wolfston because I needed to make a deal.
Insight check.
Go for it. Wits plus insight versus his resolve plus composure.
Is it a detect lies specialty effect? Good.
Sure, absolutely. I'll give it to you.
Wits plus insight with my specialty is a dice pool of 8. Five success.
He is not being deceptive. At least he's not trying to be deceptive.
Sakura is ash. Cadmus is ash. The shadow is no more or is ash?
It died with the rest of them. Sakura fell first.
Well, I guess my fire did. Guess my fire did do some good after all.
What happened?
What is this deal you speak of, Janice?
Saved Wolfston. I awakened him. I plan to return to Bath. Plan to do so unmolested.
Well, we've all seen how plans turn out.
If you
Jesus,
leave,
that's threatening.
never step foot in Winchester. If you leave, never step foot in Winchester ever again.
You already betrayed us once.
I caution you, the 4 of you, 3 of you will die if you attack me now. Be intelligent.
How badly wounded is he?
That's my question.
Not badly enough.
He's limping around all crispy like.
Sunny side up. Yeah.
Tell us why.
Tell us why I saved the Twiceborn.
No. Tell us why you betrayed Badolf
I did not
for
trade.
Sakura.
Why? She captured us under her blood. We were bloodbound to her. It wasn't willingly. It just happened over time. We were taken.
And now that she's dead, you're free of this bond.
Yes.
In the beginning, when you and Cadmus originally swore fealty to Badolf, before Sakura was known, how did that come about?
Smiles. We were to root out the Setite problem in Winchester. To wait for it to make itself known. And then cut off its head. Unknown to us, we got caught up in it.
And what will you tell those in Bath when you arrive there?
Tell them the Setite problem has been destroyed. But they need not turn their attention here.
And that Arcadius's laws are upheld by the six of us, and that he needs not worry about this region.
If he thinks there's a neonate prince in this region, he will care. Stay quiet. Prop someone up. Don't get too big for your britches.
And why do you
When
feel? Go ahead.
Arcadius asks you what has become of this region, you will not mention neonates. And that's submerged directive, please.
He's higher generation than you.
Is that-
It's V5.
Yep. You can spend
You can still try.
but he can spend the willpower to get rid of the compulsion to do it. I just want to save him the willpower. But Jeff, go for it.
Oh, I'm allowed to? Okay. Uh, Whoop, that's too many. I'm gonna re-roll 3 of those. For a total of 5 successes.
Okay. I'm just gonna let it go through, but he's gonna spend the willpower to negate the success completely. You really can't dominate vampires of lower generation than you.
Okay. I can try.
You can try. It's the first time it just flat out doesn't work. And he chuckles. Cute.
You feel,
Janice.
with all that has happened here, that you should walk away alive.
If I don't,
Can walk away a little.
it'll be a great loss
I would.
to Rotary.
I would say you can walk away alive, but he will owe us a life boon.
I will owe one of you
For our trouble.
a major boon for the opportunity to have the wolf stand back and not to walk through 2 of you.
Think that's fair.
Who will carry this?
Wolfstan, would you like a major boon from your rescuer?
Wolfstan will consider for a moment, and no, I want nothing of him.
Venture to venture, then, Wendretta?
I'll take on the major boon.
Dennis tips his head.
Fair.
Cooler heads can prevail amongst the high clans, it seems.
She just gives him a look where she's just not impressed at all. I'm only doing this for the boon. If it wasn't for that, I would say your head should be on that table next to Wolfstan.
He rolls his eyes. I haven't made a decision not. He goes, never mind.
Was
Have
him
fun taking
saying
Walters.
Was him saying cute to me enough to tip me off that it didn't work?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't think the boon alone binds the silence, would you swear an oath?
I've already made a major boon. I'm not swearing an oath to you.
I just don't see how we're supposed to trust your boon when you've
I have an
been
idea.
so untrustworthy.
Activating Flesh of Marble. Yep.
Sunny cocks his head at
Peace.
Roswin.
Peace, gentlemen.
I'm not.
It seems
words.
It seems that at this time we're merely haggling over price, and I have a proposition for you. Be that so. You said that your mission by Arcadius was to come to Winchester and root out the Setite problem. The Setite problem may be partially solved, but it is not fully solved. The Lady Aspasia is still in Winchester. And when she goes back to Alexandria, she will return with more Setites. She needs to be removed before she can bring them back the information. So, I suggest that you aid us in being rid of her so that the Setite problem doesn't come back later.
Lady Aspasia was last seen in London. It is outside of our control.
Then to London.
Perhaps to London. Should she come back, that is an entirely different situation. She is no concern of mine now. The night grows long. There are guards on the streets. They close the gates soon. You're going to want to feed. I'm going to want to pack my things and leave. Are we done here? A major boon to the Etheling.
Just want assurances.
That is what
That
the
Bath
major
is not
boon
going
is
to
for, you neonate.
Your boon means nothing.
Energy check.
You have been untrustworthy from the start.
Yep. Nope. All right. So we're going into a combat.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not.
I am. How do I accept a boon from a guy who backstabbed us the entire time?
Agreed.
Pulls his sword in frenzy, screams, and lunges forward with a fist to punch Suni in the face. What do you do, Suni?
All right.
Dodge?
Okay, you dodge.
Fucking. Hey, a successful rouse check. I don't get those too often.
All right, I have 3
and
dexterity plus
dodge is dexterity.
Plus athletics.
I'll just dexterity roll. Oh, dexterity athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
You dodge, sidestep out of the way as he strikes you, and he just begins losing it. You've provoked him to frenzy.
Is there a source of fire, torch, or anything in here?
Yes, you can throw it on him.
But he has flesh of marble. Do you consider grappling to be a direct attack?
Yes. It is a physical conflict. Yes, it's a direct attack.
I almost feel like at this point, when like Roswin's just turning, like just walking out the door, she's just grabbing Windretta's hand and walking out the door.
Yeah, don't get her and fire mixed up. She might set everything on fire this time.
Feel like I've already used my action, so anybody else can go.
Use your action, yes. Kenrick, what are you doing? I was waiting to see if you were grappling.
I don't want to spend 2 willpower just to grab him and then have to spend 2 more to attack him.
Fair.
It really makes things very complicated for me. Oh shit, I'm zooming.
The bane that never came up until it did.
Yeah, but I don't think grappling should be a direct attack. It's not physically
Is it really
attacking anyway.
2 willpower every time you attack?
Yeah. Bane
It says to
severity of 2.
directly attack.
Wolfstan, what would
A
you
grapple
like to do?
causes no damage.
I think Wolfstan wants to help. Other than trying to bite his legs off, I don't think he can do much. So he attacked Sunni directly. Is Cinerac going to be doing anything? Does he seem to be doing anything? Is Kenrick doing anything, or?
Kenrick is going to yell out the window, "Guards here! The one who set the fire!"
Give me a manipulation plus persuasion check. Difficulty 4. You got this. Come on. They hear this a lot.
No, I can't because I don't have any persuasion. I only have intimidation.
You're not intimidating.
Whichever one it is, can I
Wait,
lend them?
they hear the one who set the fire is right here a lot. Man, there's a lot of people.
It's
who
what
hate their neighbors, I
manipulation
guess.
and what?
Persuasion.
Hold on.
I could probably roll that if you want.
Maybe you roll it. You're persuading somebody.
So yeah, if I add awe to that,
yes.
Plus a die from me,
which I could do. So that would be 8, 9, 10, 11 dice for that. Actually 9, because I'm a pagan.
Take half.
Yeah, I'll take half.
You're not impaired, so yes, you can take half. You take half. The guards Russian. What'd you say? What'd you say?
That's the guy there. That's him. He's the one. He's the one who set the fire. Look, he's covered in burns. He got burns setting the fire.
I will blush of life.
I won't, because I'm hunger 5.
blush of life.
Cover yourself with that cloak.
Yeah, I got my cloak pulled up.
Also shrink into my cloak.
Guards rush in with their spears and they corner Janice. Who just howl.
Oh, we exit stage left.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Booking it.
Oh, let him fucking deal with that.
Yep. Scooby Doo tiptoed out of the room.
100%.
If he lives, he still owes us a major boon.
Yeah.
I don't
Unless
want
he
it.
doesn't.
I don't.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start a combat, but that boon didn't seem to be coming from a place of.
It doesn't matter now that boon's non-existent.
Had to poke the bear.
Perhaps. He's still an ancient venture with flesh of marble fighting a bunch of town guards. There's a chance he gets out of that.
I was going to say, there's a very good chance he just kills them.
You hear one
Yeah.
thud against the door, growls, and just gnashing. And then shortly after, another thud. What is it you are doing? Are you just having a conversation?
Running very far away.
Yeah, let's just leave. Let's leave. I don't want to fight him.
So where do you run to? Where do you go to? Let me know, because that's
The
where
ale house.
we're going to the ale house. That's where we're going to take our 10-minute break, everybody. We'll be right back. Give us just a few moments, and we'll be right back.
Oh, we come back? Oh.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back. We were just talking inside about some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. How it's a good game, and I really enjoy it, too. I got to finish beating it. I'm going to go around the circle. I'm going to ask everyone how they're doing so far. We're going to start with directly to my left this time with Nerded Art. How you doing so far? You good so far?
I'm alive. Everyone's alive. We're good.
Excellent. Keyword, how you doing?
Doing all right. Things are going about as well as we could hope for, I guess.
Excellent. Josh, how's you and Suni doing?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm genuinely upset that I provoked that frenzy, but you live and learn, I guess.
Anurad.
I'm good. Gonna miss Sakira. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Sakura.
Not gonna miss
R.I.D..
Shy Lady.
Rest in distress.
Ooh. Ellie, how you feeling?
Rest in discomfort.
Doing good, doing good. I got Cheez-It, so I'm even better now.
Excellent. So, before we get into vignettes, everyone look at your hunger. Pretty out there. It's pretty wild and crazy at the moment. So here's what we're going to do feeding tests before we get back into the rest of the night and see what you have planned and want to do. I'm going to ask people if they want to make their feeding test. The difficulty, depending on where you feed. If you're feeding anywhere near Market Cross, it's hard. The rest of the city, all the guards have been pulled toward Market Cross, so it's a little bit easier. But the same things that applied the night before still apply today. Anurad, you're up first. You're a Scott feeder. Are you going to try to feed?
Yes, I need to feed.
All right, so you're going to make a dexterity plus stealth check. Difficulty 4. Very good.
Hey, that's 5.
Seed, you may take as much blood as you need.
Great.
Suni, you're an extortionist. Manipulation plus intimidation. Difficulty 4. Will you be feeding?
Yes, very much. Very feeding. Manipulation, intimidation, right?
Yep. That is 4 successes. That is enough successes to feed without any complications.
Yay!
Fantastic.
Can I
Roswell.
do?
Go ahead, Joshy.
I was just gonna ask if I could heal a nag.
You can attempt to. Go get hungrier. I shall set your hunger to 2. Roswin, do you plan to feed this evening? You're only at hunger 2.
I think I used all 3 dots of my personal herd last week, so I'm just gonna stay at 2.
Excellent. Wedretta, you're at 3. Are you going to feed?
Nope, no way.
No
It's
way.
way too dangerous right now for her to feed, and with my luck, I would fail with the messy crit, and we don't need that.
Kinnerick,
Don't need another
strength plus brawl.
dead
didn't
elderman.
work. You just take half.
I'm gonna do just that.
Feed successfully. All right. You are fed. Host Janice, what do you wish to do? Do you wish to gather together and discuss things? Or do you wish to gather to do individual shit?
I still haven't found out what's going on, so I would love to discuss things.
Yeah, it sounds like we were all kind of heading back towards the alehouse.
Excellent. The alehouse has become a makeshift supply house. People are running back and forth with supplies from the merchant cross. People are laid up who've lost places to stay. Merchants are putting supplies, but your alehouse has been mutated into something completely different than what you intended, Anarad. And Wilna is directing traffic.
I approve of this. Like he just nods to her as he passes by, and is just quite quietly happy that actually there is something that he has done indirectly is actually benefiting people.
Give me a wits plus awareness check.
Oh no, not wits plus awareness.
Difficulty 2.
I am a blush of life. Sorry.
You were hungry.
So I get hungrier.
Yep.
And I did get 2 for that check.
Notice that Wilna is taking coin from everybody. Rich, poor. She is taking more
Good for
coin
her.
than necessary.
You make that coin, baby.
That's interesting. I will note that. I'm not going to mention it right now, but I might have to have a conversation with her later. So I would invite it.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, well, I would invite everybody into the back room then, assuming that it's not full of stuff.
Your back room is clear.
Okay. Come in, friends. Come in. Take a seat. It appears that some of us know more about what went on last night than others. I myself am a little hazy around the end part of the evening, just before everything turned into a blazing inferno.
Oh, you mean after you failed to heed my advice? And your own, for the warning that you saw.
Yeah, after that.
I missed much.
You'll notice that Rosalind's eyes are still darting around the room, like she's checking everywhere for something. And at Kennerick's remark, she just kind of says, "Yes, because Lord Cyneric is always a master of his emotions that never runs off into the heat of battle without thinking first. How dare we forget? We all make mistakes, Cyneric. We all felt the press of time upon us."
It seems some of us make more mistakes than are wanted. We are lucky that we each have our head on our shoulders. What happened was a fool's errand. It should not have happened. Where was Marguerite to warn us off?
An excellent question and a conversation I'll be having with her very soon.
You are lucky you can have it.
And she just shoots him a very annoyed look. She doesn't say anything else, but she shoots him a very annoyed look.
We not at least pretend to be jovial? This feels a victory, no?
After the
Albeit-
domain is burned to the ground, countless innocents have perished because of our foolishness.
And the retribution of Alexandria will be upon us one day or another.
That is a problem that we will have to face another night. Forgive me, but even those of our kind must take time to travel.
It is a long way.
I doubt word of the fire has even reached London yet.
What is it, as Janice claimed? Was it just last night that the fire happened? How long
Yes.
was I absent?
2 nights. Well, yes, 1 night. 1 night, 2 days.
1 night. So, the feast happened at the King's Hall. We saw Sakura and Badolf for who they were. And then the following night, a fire happened?
It seems you
We-
failed to wake.
Indeed.
We attempted to enlist the help of the Praetorians against Sakura, but it turned out that she was playing us all along. There was a fight. We were defeated in a most embarrassing and abjectly terrible way. And we woke up in the sewers.
It was Cadweir, Aldhelm, and Saywald that came to our rescue. And Lady Windretta laid the torch, which seems to be the only thing that saves us for another night.
I want proof. I want to see. I want to see the ashes.
I agree. I don't trust Janice's words. And she just kind of continues to look around the room, especially at the shadows.
You all did see Badolf asunder?
Badolf is dead. I can assure you of that.
His head was
As
cut
for the
clean from his
rest-
body.
Executed by the same men sworn to protect him, it seems.
I doubt it was the Romans.
Either way, he was as much a prisoner as we were.
He was a prisoner of his own petard.
Aren't we all?
He stole the lady, tried to outrun the consequences.
Even so, it was not a good end.
It seems those are few and far between. Which is why I thought that we could at least pretend to be jovial.
It is like winning a race by jumping off of a cliff and claiming victory for crossing the line first. Lady Roswin, would you care to explain the deal laid out for us by Prince Sakira?
She had proposed that myself and Windretta take power with her, form a triarchy, was it that she said?
Didn't she mention something about a bond?
She did. Either way, what she offered us was the same position she had just put Badolf in.
She also wanted us to pay a tithe, all of us, as her food. That did not sit well with me.
Well,
You
I
defied her
suppose.
then.
Well, Roswin did.
I approve.
It was
And
a
then I
foolish
went with-
choice, and I'm afraid I put all of you in more danger.
And then I put everyone else in even more danger by going with Plan B. Except Plan B
Well-
seemed to work this time.
Plan B should perhaps have been Plan A, but then
What?
Sunni perhaps wouldn't have made it.
What was Plan B?
Set fire to the veil. Fuck the rest.
Is that the cause of the commotion this evening?
Yes.
Indeed.
I threw a torch into the rafters of the Amber Veil, and then I ran off into the night screaming. But at least the Amber Veil is no more.
A pity. It would have been a nice place to continue using. But no matter. I suppose this resets the playing field within the city. And I look to Anarod. Perhaps a new draft of your document can be laid to paper.
I find myself lacking in enthusiasm for such an endeavor at this moment, but perhaps one night.
We can
What's the
settle.
next step?
I was going to say we can settle the matter of leadership later. For now, I feel like we need to aid in Winchester's recovery as best we can. This
And
fire has been
bolster-
devastating for many.
And bolster its defenses for the coming war.
Indeed.
Perhaps Aldegar will have contacts to help in that regard. If Aspasia can be trusted, no doubt the ire of Alexandria will come sooner rather than later.
And the ire of
I'll be-
Janus will cast the eye of was it Arcadius upon the city.
Yes. Well, maybe with any luck, we'll all be dead by the time any of these issues come to bear. Aldegar will kill us all.
Indeed. We still expect him in what, a fortnight?
There's a knock at the door.
Time flies, huh?
Surely you don't mean to surrender so easily, Anarod. Your spirit has never been tempered so.
Your little gallows humor for you.
Ah,
If it comes to it, I will do exactly the same stupid act as I did before Sekiro. If I'm going to be struck down by an elder, I will at least go out swinging.
Next time, I think, let them swing first.
Yeah, well, that's where you and I differ. Unlike you, I can't really take a hit.
Let them show their hand before you act. That is all I say.
I fear I attempted to sway Janus when we were conversing with him.
Is that what that was?
Well, the powers of the mind did not seem to work on him. I wonder if those of us who are younger cannot control those who are older. I wonder if there is a way to bolster our skills.
Well, while he's musing about that, I'm gonna just take another little look out the side to see if Wilna's still doing what she's doing.
When you look outside, you notice that everyone in the hall has stopped moving. Eerily quiet out there.
They're stock still.
Stock still, yes.
Damn.
Wits and awareness check.
Everybody,
No, I just healed
be
an
ready.
damage.
Be ready.
Yeah, I go to see what he's talking about, and I screw this up royally. Okay, willpower. Reroll with a willpower here. 2? Is that enough to see what's going on?
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely, sure, yeah. The whole room has gone stock still, quiet. Just stopped. Everyone has just stopped.
Like no sound.
No sound. And then it's
I will approach Immortal and push them.
no. Then it starts again. The clamoring, everything starts again. They start moving.
What was that?
Is there anybody out there that we should be on the lookout for?
Do I see any
Do I-
Fae?
I was gonna say, do I see a barrel maker?
No, he's not a barrel maker.
Do I see Lord Aldegar standing out there?
Do you see Lord Aldegar standing out there? Give me a wits plus awareness check. Not looking in the room. That's
What do I need for it? I can re-roll that one.
yeah. You can re-roll that one if you want. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but your arrogance does come into the fore as you're looking out across, trying to find out what the cause of this is. Nothing. There's nothing you can imagine that could be the cause. Something is stymieing you. Something has the audacity to be giving you an issue right now.
Oh, God, arrogance. All right, so I look out and I just kind of project my voice as if I have some sort of sway, you know, and go, what? Why was everyone stopping? You guys are supposed to be helping, and suddenly everyone just stops working. Of course, that would happen.
What is the meaning of this insolence?
Yeah, you're just yelling at the.
I'm just yelling at everybody, like the room, and expecting the room to answer me.
I'm making a kind of a. She's not with me, kind of.
Give enough big carrot energy.
I mean, unfortunately.
Lady Wendretta, this is a Wendy's.
No, this is
Lady
Patrick.
Wendretta's.
Is there I pushed them and they didn't react to my push, but they started to be animate again?
Yes, they started to animate again. Yep.
I'm gonna kind of work my way through the crowd, kind of eyeing people to see if there's anyone who doesn't belong.
Okay. That's an interesting tactic. All right. Everybody seems to belong there. There's no one drinking. Everyone's working. It's not like a normal night.
Yeah.
It's not a normal night. So everyone it's just doing their jobs. It's doing the jobs that they're supposed to be doing. Moving things in, moving things out. Making room for people who need to sleep.
Yeah. Super weird. So I don't see anything. He just kind of like shakes his head a little bit, remembering that he has a gigantic head injury. And on the way back through, I'll just kind of like tap Wilna on the shoulder and say, only charge the ones who can afford it. The nobles, the merchants, rich folk. We don't charge the poor folk, okay?
We got plenty of coin now. We got a big donation. He smiles. Donation came in.
Can see what you're doing here. Let's not profiteer off other people's misery.
Very well. What should I do with the donation?
There's some people who've lost everything. Make sure that it finds its way to them.
He just mutters, "All the silver from Trier."
Wait, what?
What? Oh, the silver.
Silver from Trier. What silver from Trier?
The silver from Trier was just given to us.
Show me this.
Pulls the coin out, and it's got markings you don't recognize or that you. I mean, it's got letters you understand, but it's in a language you don't read.
Can I read it?
Can I read it?
Yeah, Frankian.
I've got
Yes, I
Frankie.
can.
They are coins from Trier.
Gee, I wonder who gave those.
Do you think
the
he's here
one who
already? Then?
bequeathed them.
He or one of his servants. Who left this, Wilna?
Oh, it was a merchant. He came in with so many supplies. Came in with food. Came in with ale. Came in with silver. Said it was for the people. Spread it around to let them know that Aldegar was here to help them.
Wonderful news.
Wendretta just
Thank you.
sighs.
Well, it seems our time is up.
Thank you, Wilna. keep an eye out for this Aldegar fellow. If he shows up again, let me know.
Oh,
I'd
no,
love to speak with him.
it wasn't him. He wasn't. No, no, no. That was his man. He said this is from Eldegar.
Huh. Well,
This man's name was Bergrid.
Bergrid. Do you know him?
No, I've never seen him before.
Where is he staying?
I don't know where he's staying. Yes.
Is this the same guy that was here, like, the last time that spoke to Windretta and gave her the money at the Noble House, or is this a new guy?
It's a different name.
It's a different name. Wonderful. Seems the antics have already reached the ears of Lord Aldegar. Wonder how long it will take before it reaches Alexandria at this rate.
Well, perhaps our victory will show his clemency.
Well, let's hope that they've rebuilt part of the town before he arrives, because this doesn't look very good in terms of our management of our domain, does it?
Not exactly.
Could we assist in the rebuilding at this point? Have you explained all there was to explain from my absence? I thank you.
That's the long and short of it. What do we do now?
I think we keep quiet, keep our heads down. Try not to cause any more waves, at least not for a while.
Continue as it was
But with
before
more
the arrival
caution.
of battle.
Yes. Exactly how it was before battle, where we just have caution and we just keep to ourselves for now.
Keep the lessons that were learned in the meantime in our hearts.
At least with 5 less kindred, the feeding should be easier. I'm going to search through the ruins of the Vale. I just want to make sure.
That would be appreciated.
I too am curious what remains of the Vale.
For myself, I would check that my dovecoat still stands.
Very well. You can meet us there if you wish. Or should we all go together?
If we're all going to
Everyone's
go
in-
together, we can all go together and search the Vale, I suppose.
With everyone being so injured, I think it's best that we stay together.
Safety in numbers.
Precisely.
Will it not looks suspicious, sifting through the ashes of the source of the flame.
Looking for survivors, perhaps. Or just to pick through some of Badolf's trinkets, perhaps.
Whatever hasn't already been picked over.
They did get a head start on us, didn't they?
I suppose we should make our way there then.
Be cautious. The people believe the veil was the source of the fire, and they are superstitious.
I'll be sure to ostentatiously cross myself then.
We should also keep an eye for followers.
Always.
So you're leaving the alehouse and heading back toward Market Cross.
Yes.
All right. Are you moving stealthily through alleyways? How are you doing it to avoid guards?
Okay, yeah, so there's still guards everywhere. Yeah, you hadn't thought of that actually.
When
I
Dreda is
would
going to
go
go under.
stealthily.
When Dreda's
yeah,
going
okay.
under obfuscate.
Seeing Windretta step into the shadows, Suni also steps into the shadow.
Very well, I can go stealthily.
I don't know if Rosalind really needs to worry about going stealthily. I don't need to roll Blush of Life. I've got my veil down, and I'm assuming that these guards might be the same guards that we were dealing with yesterday, so I'll roll an allies check if I need to.
Same. Plus, I'm averse to suspicion. Well, no. I have resistance to suspicion. There you go. That's what.
Yeah. Milk that ingenue.
All right, Dave, you can roll it.
What's the difficulty?
3.
I'll just take half then.
All right, so you move through the alleyways quietly, while Wendretta and Kinrick move boldly through the streets during a curfew after the night of a major fire. I will have you make one of you will make a manipulation plus allies 2 roll. Who's going to make that roll? Difficulty 4.
That's 5 for me. Kenrick, what's your...
That would be 7 for me.
Do it.
Now it's the allies 2. Hold on, it's the allies 2, right? So it's intelligent.
Yeah.
It's manipulation plus allies 2. So you have 7 for that.
Plus 2 for ingenue.
Plus 2. Why do you get plus 2 for ingenue?
I'm avoiding suspicion.
No, it doesn't. That's not part of the roll. No, not 7.
Okay.
Well, can I add a dice to his dice pool?
Yes, you can aid
for assistance? Okay, so reroll with 6.
Yeah, we're making sure it's the right guards. That's what we're making the allies roll for. We're not avoiding suspicion just yet. Difficulty 4. Roll for it.
Oh, sure, I can roll it. I guess I'll willpower that one.
Okay.
Oop.
And did you roll the extra dice from Nerded Art?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I missed that part.
Roll that.
No.
Roll that one too.
Okay.
All right. So as
Good
the two
point.
of you are walking boldly down the street toward Market Cross, one of the guards steps. Where do you think you're going? As he stops to speak to you,
Let's call that my willpower of the 6 dice.
Okay, there you go. All right. So no one stops you along the way. And you head toward Market Cross, but you notice there's guards all over the place. You're really not going to be able to sift through and pick through. It's not burnt all the way to the ground. There is still framework, there is still wall, but you can see where all the beams have caved in. The thatched roof is to the ground. The place is burnt. It is
I think it's the
decimated.
basement that we want to see if we can get to.
Okay.
Yeah, what about the rear entrance?
You're gonna try. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no entrances left because there isn't a need for them.
Can
But-
we just avoid guards and everything if we just go in through the sewers and literally go in the way we came out through the busted wall?
Yes, you can.
Let's do that.
Maybe we should have done that in the first place. All right.
All right. So you go. So now you're going back around, looking for a sewer entrance. Davey, you're gonna lead the way. Give me your Give me your wits plus survival check.
That is a meager 2 days.
I can lend you one.
So can I.
Which are both hunger dice. And I can add 2 dice for that.
Yep. You can add 2 dice to that. You're looking for 2.
All right, I got 3.
You got 3 successes. Fantastic. You managed to find the appropriate sewer opening just outside of the market square, of the market cross. As you climb back down into the sewers, the 5 of you, you come out to exactly where Cadweir had punched a hole through the wall into the downstairs subterranean level of the Amber Vale. And that's where you see the charred remains of 3 kindred trapped under a beam.
Is there anything to mark them as, well, is there anything to mark any of them as Sakura?
They're just charred remains.
Definitely Canaanites, though.
You really can't tell.
So, not dust.
Not dust.
All suspicious.
Severely charred and decayed.
Double tap. Does somebody
Yeah.
double tap?
I'm gonna remove the heads from the corpses, or what appear to be the heads.
Okay.
As Keywork intelligently removes feet from corpses.
It's not my fault they're melted together. And they had club feet.
So there's no way to tell that this is actually Sakura and Cadmus and the Shadow Lady.
Probably not. Unless you had like dental records and you're a couple 1,000 years too early. 2,000, almost 2,000 years.
Not that. Not being indentured was to do with dental records.
Okay. Okay.
However,
So if I remove the heads, are they... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, if I remove the heads, are they charred all the way through?
They are charred all the way through.
Well, there are 3 dead bodies down here, but we can't tell who they belong to now.
I want to
Well,
reach down the neck holes and pull out the hearts.
Charred remains. Just
Really wants to make sure.
really wants to make sure.
Sideric doing some Zabichi shit over there. Well, if nothing else, these bodies do not seem to be the eunuchs, as there is much less mass. And for what little I trust Janus's oaths, he did not seem to be lying when he said that Sekira and Cadmus and the Shadow had perished.
Almost doesn't seem possible, but I don't see them here.
Forgive me, as I was not at the battle, but it does seem that our enemies are vanquished.
Keyword, give me a Wits plus awareness check.
I was just about to say, can I do a wits plus awareness check?
Difficulty 3.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Suni has an extra shadow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But it's because light is shining down on him from above. As torchlight begins to come down the stairs.
Stuni, your shadow. Quickly.
I slam the ground with my one strength and one brawl.
Judy breaks his hand, and Rosalind is going to slip right back out through that wall, and at least get to a point where she's hidden in the shadows of the sewers. See who it is coming down the
retreat.
stairs.
I want to retreat and observe who might be coming down.
Am I still obfuscated?
Have you left Obfuscate? Have you talked to it?
I've spoken. Damn it.
Do I
Back into the
notice
shadows I go.
Do I notice that there's someone coming down the stairs?
Yes. Now that it's been pointed out, yes.
I also retreat into the cave wall exploded.
Right, yeah. Well, the Reeve's not going to believe this. But there's a tunnel down here. There's a whole building down here. And this tunnel that leads underneath the city. Well, yeah.
Do I recognize the voices?
No, you don't recognize the voices. Well, yeah, but it's gonna make us. We're just gonna make us go down here and map. The king, this Grace, is gonna make us go down here and map every inch of it, everything about this. This is gonna take forever.
I'll whisper to anybody near me. We should not allow the mortals' knowledge of this system, no?
Did he say when the Reeve hears about this? Or did he say the Reeve?
When the Reeve
isn't going to believe this.
The Reeve isn't
Right, okay.
This, yep.
When the Reeve isn't going to believe this, when the king hears about this, he's going to make us map the whole thing.
Use your gifts. Cloud their minds.
Suni, you take one, I take the other.
Sure. Is there only two of them?
Think.
I will step back out.
Do I see them yet? Because I'm still in the room obfuscated. Do I see them yet?
Oh yeah, they've come downstairs.
All right. So the guy, are they like one in front of the other, or are they next to each
No,
other?
they're standing next to each other. They're talking. They're pointing off in the thing. They're pointing off.
There's only two of them?
So far, there's only two of them.
All right, well.
They're not looking at each other. They're not looking at you. They're not looking to the side. They're not looking to the left. You can't just jump up in between them and make eye contact. How are you handling
I'm
this?
going to approach them.
You're wearing a hood, so I can't see your eyes.
Yes, for now, I will keep myself hooded.
Hello, gentlemen. It's so wonderful of you to join our little party. But I'm afraid that, finders keepers, and, I don't think that you should go telling anyone about this place.
Does that work for Mesmerize?
You didn't make eye contact, but that's a wonderful speech.
I pulled my hood back. I don't know.
They were
I think
kind
if
of
he started
involved.
talking, one of them
in
would
the
look at
company.
him.
Maybe one of them looked in your direction, but he didn't like look longingly into your eyes. Roll it. Which success is 5?
5.
All right, so what exactly were you trying to mesmerize him with? What were you saying? That he's not going to tell anybody that he saw this? You can't tell him
Yeah.
to forget that he saw this.
No, he won't forget. He just won't tell anybody.
And the other one just looks at you and like, what did you say? And
That's when Windretta will step out of the shadows and she will make herself be known and there's only one guy. I would like to activate awe to get his attention so that he looks at me.
well, that adds to your social roles. But yes,
That
you can
adds to my
activate
social
all.
roles.
Yep.
Then I would like to look at the guy that wasn't mesmerized and say, you will forget this place ever existed. You will not come down here. You will not remember why you were asked to come down here, but you will never come down here and you will forget all about it because I have forgetful mind.
You can only tell him to forget something. You're going to have to use mesmerize to command him not to come back down here. But you can
Okay,
you can erase his memory with forgetful mind. Go for it, roll it.
yeah, I want to erase his mind with forgetful. And that is, hold on, let me check real quick. I have it written down. Manipulate and dominate. All right.
Yep, manipulate and dominate.
And does that count for activating awe as well? Or is that
Well, awe doesn't really matter, so don't worry about it.
okay? I'm gonna re-roll that one black. So I got 5,
Yep.
4.
4 successes. I'm gonna re-roll my 2 blacks.
These are
So 4. He stops. He blinks. Goes what? And it just turns and walks back up the thing.
I grab him.
He just looks blankly at you like, what? And tries to turn and walk back up the stairs.
Let him go, Suni. He doesn't remember.
All right.
Are there any voices upstairs?
There's lots of voices upstairs.
Time to leave, I think. Only so much you can do here.
Agreed. I think it's more than time to leave. The
It
bodies that
seems-
are here have been beheaded. For now, it's as good as any that they are dead. We can worry about that another time as well.
It seems that these
What do you mean you don't know
passageways
what's going
are
down there? Come on.
not going to be a secret for much longer.
We'll worry about that later. Come on.
There are many more than just the two.
As Suni goes behind the wall and we make our leave.
Yep. I follow suit.
What does the wall that got broken through look like? Could it be collapsed further?
Could be collapsed further if you wanted. It could cause damage to the surrounding foundations.
I'm okay with
You're not a
that.
ma-
I
but
just
you're
don't
not
want
a
them.
mason. You wouldn't know that.
I just know whether or not it looks like it's falling apart.
Yep. You could probably collapse it further if you wanted.
Sure. What would I roll?
Strength plus brawl, difficulty 3. Four.
Nice clean 4.
Nice clean 4. You could have taken half on that, couldn't you? All right, you bash into the wall. It crumbles down a little bit further. The rocks fall and kind of hide your escape. Where do you go from here?
The Dovecot?
Yes, if that is taken care of now, I would see that my affairs are still in order.
When you step out into the lane, the dovecote still stands. And that's what you will tell yourself at first. But when you step out into the lane, you feel the truth in the stones. The place is upright, the way a man is upright after a beating. Standing, yes, but wrong in the joints. The roof has been patched with haste, and wet reed still smells green. Smoke has bitten into the beams and left them dark with old bruises. The upper roosts, your little ledges and hiding holes, your perches for the whispers and the birds are empty. No messengers right waiting the shadows, no watcher tucked into the angles, no coded tokens in their cracks. Just bodies. Bodies.
Is Weed in one of them?
No, they're birds. I was getting there.
Okay.
They're birds. You're doves. Sweden is not
Still probably frenzy.
gonna roll it. Resolve plus composure. Difficulty 2. Do not frenzy. But you're probably pretty angry. If you had to roll for a frenzy, you're angry.
Oh yeah, I'm not happy.
Clearly killed by smoke.
Is Sweden around trying to repair the place?
Yes, you see him around. He's the one who's put the thatch on the roof. He's doing his best to clean.
Is all lost?
Birds are a loss. They can be replaced. The building still stands, got good bones.
Small victories. The information is all gone, though. Not that. Much of it was important to be kept in the growing nights. It is good that you survived. Any casualties aside from the birds?
Not that we know of yet. Or just a lot of burnt corpses out there.
What more can be done to... What more can be done this evening?
I don't know, God willing. Not much. We'll just wait for the sun to rise. Pray nothing else catches fire.
Since the group of us are here, I will tell him.
Make note of the individuals surrounding me this evening. They are the only ones to be trusted.
Say so, boss.
Outside of myself.
If you say so.
I would trust these 5.
Because I assume that Wolfstan is just NPCing around behind us.
And proceeds. Yep.
I would trust these 5 with my life.
Understand. There was some messages that came for you.
Oh.
Yes, before the
I would
fire
hope
last night. They want messages for you, but you asked me to look out for messages from Trier. And from Frank.
Wonderful.
He hands you a stack. Now, these haven't been delivered to where they're supposed to go yet, but we do have to get them out.
I will take care of it. Thank you. You continue to be indispensable, Sweetun.
And at this point, are we inside?
You're inside, yes.
So there's no prying eyes?
That you're aware of.
That I'm aware of. Ghoul check. Because he hasn't been ghouled in like 4 weeks and 2 days.
Oh, gross, you're doing it in front of all your friends. Ew. Like you're feeding your cat in front of people.
I don't care.
We've all done it.
Yeah, whatever.
Sunni's all.
It's normal. We don't body shame around here.
Especially not Sudi. And then I assume, since these are from Trier, that they are written in a script that Suni does not understand.
Windretta can just put her hand out and take them and read them.
Yeah, Suni would have walked straight over to Indretta knowing that she understands this foreign script.
Mostly it's manifests and ledgers of merchant halls, of stuff that's coming in and out of Trier, mostly marked for Suni, as he's asked to have this stuff come in. There's nothing concrete there, except there has been some large shipments that have come in up the River Icon in the last night before the fire, it seems.
Hmm.
Do these manifests have senders or receivers attached?
Are there any senders or receivers attached to it?
There are, but they're just random business. They are random names.
Okay.
Still, it is
intriguing that such an amount of shipments have been coming and going from Trier. Wouldn't you say?
Well, if he really is showing up, this isn't to be unexpected.
I would have the addresses so that I can deliver these myself.
And I make sure to write down the addresses in, in English. That way he can deliver them himself.
My appreciation.
I truly am sorry about all your doves, Suni. I did not mean for that to happen when I burned the veil.
It is no matter. The building stands, the workers remain, the birds can be replaced. Without your actions, who knows what would have happened last night?
Glad they hopefully have worked out in our favor.
At least for tonight. What of you, Roswin? Your dress shop no doubt still stands? That's how you got the cloaks?
Singed, but appears to be fine. At least the last I checked. I suppose I should make my way there now and have a chat with Marguerite.
Is that something that we should all do?
I'll leave it up to all of you if you'd like to accompany me, but I must admit, after the night we had last night, I would not behoove the company.
Well then, let us continue as a merry band.
So yeah, I guess we'll well, I mean, do we have a purpose in going to the dress shop other than me lecturing Marguerite for being a terrible ghoul? Like, that's literally all I got. Like, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna give her what for.
I don't need to be there for that. I don't need to be there for that. I'm gonna go home.
Fair enough. Yeah.
To go home. When Dreda, when you finally return to the Southern Marches and you enter your hall, finally your hall, no stewards yet, no men to work the fields yet, but your hall. As you enter the hall, you hear, "Hello, my child." And that's what we're going to...
I was gonna say, and in her head, everything goes from here straight down to the floor. If she had all the blood in her is just gone. She's like, great, this is just what I need.
All right, that's what we're going to call game right there.
When Dreda doesn't have mist form, but mist form spontaneously takes place.
Earthbound!
The return of all the Gartrier. But you've already done all the purging. There's nothing left to purge. Good job.
True, but there's still the
I
fact
can think of a few people he could take care of.
Yeah, but Windretta can totally take credit for purging the Setites from Winchester.
1000%. She set the
did
fire.
actually do that.
He sure did.
Excellent.
Thank
All right.
God for Plan B.
So now we're going to go through. I'm going to go through and we're going to do our normal ritual. I'm going to ask you what you liked, what you didn't. No, we don't do that one anymore. what you liked. What sharpened the moment the night for your character? What do you want to do first next session? And what consequences do you think are coming for your characters that you're ready for? When Jonah, we're going to start with you. What was the sharpest moment of the night for you?
Oh, sharpest moment of the night for me. I don't know. I think being able to read Frankian was pretty helpful. And then also, not my sharpest moment was kind of losing my cool when that person from Trier showed up into the ale hall. So, but that also gave her hints as to what was happening.
What do you want to do first next session?
Well, I guess deal with Daddy Aldegar.
What consequences do you think is coming for your character is not ready for?
There's this like sinking feeling in my chest that he is going to not be he's going to be okay with the fact that the Sedites are gone and that the purging has happened, but he's still going to be disappointed. And you know how it is when your parent says, "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed." That's the consequence she's afraid of, is disappointing him, because God knows what that man is going to do when he is disappointed, especially when in his child.
Okay. Excellent. All right, Davey. What was the sharpest moment for your character?
For my character, honestly, the I think the most significant thing was just him being like chastised by Kenrick. He knows he's right 100%, but is refusing to admit it. And is really doubting himself. And what consequences do I see coming? What do I want? Sorry, what do I want to do next time? I honestly, he has no idea what he's going to do. He's like very lost at this moment. Everything he thought he had to do turned out wrong. So, and what the consequence is going to be, I'm not sure what the consequences are going to be. I think that they will probably be bad on some level, but he's earned it, right? He's not the best guy.
He's not a bad guy. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah, he just multiple murderer, and
He's a bad,
I'm and the other thing that was kind of rich is I'm giving Windred a shit for setting fire to buildings when I set fire to buildings all the time.
And you know what? I think Windretta might have beaten your body count now. I think she's close to 10 now.
And
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about that, but you've definitely done more in a short period of time.
I think Suni still has the body count championship.
right,
Speaking of, we gotta make sure we roll for that stain.
we do. Yes, we do. Why don't you roll for Ellie? Roll your stain real quick. Then we'll get back to Suni. 3 XP, everybody. By the way, 3 XP.
Wait.
I do feel bad that Innocence died.
Do feel bad in the society?
With that,
Actually, you're up. What was the sharpest moment of the night for your character? What do you want to do first next session? And what consequence do you think is coming that your character is not ready for?
so this is just a me brain bad thing, but I don't understand the definition of sharpest in this context. So I'm going to give you 2 answers.
What was the coolest thing your character did?
Oh, the coolest thing my character did. Unintentionally piss off an elder. Because yeah, genuinely didn't mean to piss him off. Just didn't want to take him at his word. The first thing I want to do next session is, I think, talk to Aldegar, assuming I know that Aldegar is here. I don't know if I know that Aldegar is here, but I want to get the ball rolling on the gathering allies to defend the land against Alexandria train.
Okay.
And then consequences. Janice.
Janice, you think something's gonna be okay? Fair enough. Keywork. What was your coolest moment of your night for your character? What do you want to do first next session? And what consequence do you think is coming that your character's not ready for?
Sidestepping the frenzying Janice. Simply just, I don't even care if I was throwing blood bags at him, just getting the hell out of there with a distraction. Attempting to chastise people who are not receptive to any sort of positive messaging. Roswin, your whataboutism can take a hike. Because Kinerick has honestly been the most well composed when it comes to plans throughout this whole thing. First thing I'm doing next time is sleeping in a damn decent bed and burning these clothes that stink of sewer and smoke. Other than that, you know what? There is an estate on the southern marches that is lacking persons, and I feel that basing is done well in growing both in the fields and in the bedrooms. So perhaps he can split the personages of basing, and they can quarter at the southern marches and start to tend that fertile ground. Consequences, consequences. There's no such thing. The sun will come up tomorrow, and that's the worst you can think of.
All right. Art, what was your coolest moment of the night for your character? What do you want to do first next session? And what consequences do you think is coming that your character's not ready for?
Oh man, coolest moment of the night for my character. I don't know if Rosalind really had many cool moments tonight. She managed to get everyone out of the sewers, which was good. She reprimanded Kenrick a bit for giving Anarod a hard time, only because she remembers a time when he and Suni went running off to burn some poor village. Lest we forget. Lest we forget.
That was at the Elderman's insistence.
Also, that was mostly doing. I claim full responsibility for the burning of Scaldmere.
But no, it was an interesting way to kind of introduce the big problem that we've all been waiting for, Aldegar. I'm excited for that. I think was it what for next session? Roslyn is extremely paranoid, and so she's going to start doing whatever she can to get ready for all sorts of trouble to come their way, from Arcadius to Alexandria. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, don't forget Arturius.
Oh, I haven't.
Excellent. All right, so that leaves it with me. Coolest moment for me tonight for everybody was I liked Anarad. Just passionately trying to talk to get. I can't remember what you were doing, but there was some. Never mind. Then I can't use that. I obviously can't use that if I can't remember it. Suni just being a brat was fun. Suni just being a brat was fun. What do I want to do first next session? Is do some more Aldegar stuff. It's been a long time since we've seen him. And what consequence? No one's ready for consequences. I've discovered that. Nobody likes consequences. Consequences. Sun will come up tomorrow. All right, so
those are bad. We don't like those.
Those are fun. So join us on Saturday for Werewolf the Apocalypse. I'm still working on Wednesday, so I will let you know tomorrow if we're still good. If we're good for Wednesday, because I'm not sure if Nerd was running this Wednesday, because I think that was originally the plan, but I don't know. So I will find out. But thank you, everybody. We're going to raid out. We're going to go, and we will see you all soon. Here we are. Stick with us, and we will be out shortly. All right. Peace. Oh. And we're out.